Hey everybody, Chris here. Is now the time to be accumulating Dogecoin? We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And here, as we're closing out the year 2025, not on a great note price-wise, but with dips, there are buying opportunities. We're going to talk more about the 4-year cycles in my next live stream, which will be Monday afternoon, 4 o'clock p.m. East Coast time is when I usually start my lives. But you should also be subscribed with all your notifications on. So if I start a little early or I'm a little delayed and later, you get the notifications correctly so you can join in on the fun we have talking about Dogecoin. We talk about Bitcoin. We talk about the overall markets from stocks. We'll even touch again on gold and silver and what's going on there. But right now, there's some things going on with Doge you should know. So let's get into it. Let me show you the charts and the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we start here with the latest Dogecoin chart. We're at 12.38. That's right. Here we had last night Dogecoin going on a run up. I'll tell you why that was in a minute. And then, of course, this morning dumped back down because that's the kind of market we're in. Manipulation up and down, up to take out the shorts, back down to take out the new longs. I'll show you the heat map in a minute. But that is what we have for Dogecoin. Bitcoin had come up over 88,000, 89,000, even touched over $90,000 last night, was back in its brown box, but then dumped this morning all the way back down below 87,000. So that manipulation continues. We had this nice, long, sort of slow sideways action over the weekend. Look at the Bollinger. This is why I have the Bollinger Bands on, to show how it's squeezing tight, not only the price action, but the volume as well. Bollinger Bands tightening. Knew that eventually there would be some kind of breakout. Always happens. And it did. It broke out up. Bitcoin came up, but then dumps even lower, taking out leveraged long trades. And of course, Dogecoin follows along. Very similar. Actually, Doge was trending upwards over the weekend a bit. So that gave it a little bit of extra gains over Bitcoin, a slight little bit, but again, we compare them. And here's ETH. ETH did come over $3,000, did come back into its brown box before dumping. And also a thing about ETH, just if you didn't know, yes, there was the Robinhood giveaway. Day 3 was Sunday night. And if you didn't win the TV or you didn't win the Apple Watch, you got some ETH. $2.56 worth of ETH. Again, this was for Robinhood Gold members only. The Monday night giveaway, which will be day 4, is also going to be for Robinhood Gold members only. But Tuesday, day 5, is going to be for all Robinhood subscribers. You don't have to be gold for Tuesdays. And then Wednesday will be the final New Year's Eve giveaway for Robinhood. So we'll continue to talk about that on X. If you don't follow me on X, please do. I am at ChrisPax over on X. So we had that going on. The other thing we were looking at was obviously the silver price, because that's everybody's talking about silver, precious metal, silver. And last night, I did call out right here at the top, $83.73. And so last night I posted this, took the screenshot, posted it, and said, this could be the silver top right there. And then it dumped. Silver dumped and started a little bit of a comeback and then dumped harder. Looks like there's a lot of leverage trading going on in silver as well. We may even have a bank that collapsed because it was over leveraged in its silver trades. I mean, it was like a meme coin, right? The silver was like a meme coin, just going up, 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 up. Just crazy parabolic run that we've had over the past 2 months in silver. So no doubt, total over leverage. It happens. And we had the same thing with gold as well. So we look at the gold chart and similar, hit a new all-time high, $4,550 last night, gold, and then it dumped as well and has dumped even lower. this morning. So we have that going on amidst what's going on with crypto. So Bitcoin reverses early gains, drops below 88,000. NASDAQ futures wilt. So stock market going to trade here on Monday. And right now, a little bit down in the futures, looking forward to the trading starting. I'm recording this before the stock market opens. But Bitcoin reversed Asian session gains, dropping below 88K, affecting major altcoins. It's all about the leverage. It's all about the leverage, though. It's like traders have reduced their leverage positions as open interest in futures has decreased, reflecting cautious market sentiment. No, it's decreased because the leverage traders are getting liquidated. That's why those open interest in futures numbers are down, because the market makers and exchanges continue to liquidate, which also affects XRP and ETH and Solana, and yes, Doge as well, retrace their advances, because that's what happens. Here is the heat map was looking at for Dogecoin, and I had called out, if you're following me on X here, I called this out just a day or so ago. So we had that sideways trading, right, that we had with Doge. We called that out. And then was looking at the heat map and saying, yeah, this isn't looking good. Well, let me go to the heat map down here. Because this is what I called out, right? I called out that target right there of 1255, where all of that short leverage was stacking up. And then here went the price up last night, and it wiped all that out. That is how the trading is going. It's being manipulated by the exchanges and the market makers. And now I've called a low down here about 12.16 to take out these leveraged longs. This is where I think Dogecoin is headed next, unfortunately. And so I use these heat maps as guides. And like 9 times out of 10, it does what I think it's going to do. That is how Dogecoin has been trading. So what does this mean? Well, this gives an opportunity for a dip buying, right? I'm not buying Dogecoin at 12.3. It goes down to 12.1. Then we're getting more into an accumulation zone for Dogecoin. So on-chain data points to accumulation as well with Doge. What does this mean? Dogecoin has emerged as one of the most discussed cryptocurrencies across social media platforms, according to recent data from blockchain analytics firm Santiment. In a post on X, Santiment reported that Dogecoin ranked alongside Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Zcash as one of the assets experiencing the sharpest rise in social media engagement over the past week. So its on-chain metrics suggest reduced selling pressure. That's right, that's typically what we see, is that Dogecoin behavior is showing that the mean coin age, which means how long people are holding the coins, has been rising steadily over the past 2 months, meaning we've all survived, right? The October 10th flash crash. We're holding our coins. We're not selling. That's what that means. The metric tracks how long tokens are held on average, typically increases when coins remain inactive, a sign commonly associated with accumulation. So that's what's happening as we see this line coming up here, meaning nobody's selling, right? Nobody's selling. So on average, we're holding our coins longer and longer and longer, but yet the price goes down. Why is that, right? You would think people are selling, right? That's not what's happening. It's not what's happening. It's this. This is all the manipulation by the market makers and the exchanges. They don't want the leverage traders to win. So price consolidation amid a broader bearish trend. Yeah, we still have like extreme fear in the crypto market, like what's going on with Bitcoin. We got gold, we got silver, we've got a lot of stocks are still way up, although probably going to retrace a bit now. We'll see how we go over the next couple days in the market, but broader context is a lot of volatility. We see Pepe go up, we see Pepe go down. We see Bonk go up and Bonk go down, right? So there's a lot of volatility in the meme coins right now. They're going up and down at higher percentages than Bitcoin and Doge. And so we continue to watch that. We continue to watch that for those meme tokens. So is Dogecoin worth investing in 2026 to become a millionaire? Well, I guess if you put in more than $1 million, you're a millionaire, right? If you already had it. Right now, we're looking forward to 2026. And on Thursday, January 1st, I will be giving you my video of my 2026 outlook on Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and the crypto market. So watch for that. The Dogecoin price hovering around 12 cents right now. Investors expect a surge to 50-cent level. So that is what the next big run would be. Now, what can cause that to happen? And what's so special about 50 cents? Well, 50 cents was a target I had a year ago. We did get to 48 cents, didn't quite hit 50. That was going to be my next scalping level, right? Taking some profits, and it didn't hit 50, but 50 is still a magic number. And we've been talking, particularly during my live streams, about Elon Musk, about X money, about Tesla, like all these little signs about Dogecoin integration, Dogecoin use, that continues to get people excited about Doge. But we also have Doge OS launching in January. That's going to be big. Utility for Dogecoin. And yeah, we always have the naysayers. Oh, unlimited supply, 5 billion new coins every blah, blah, blah. It's like, if you're complaining about Dogecoin, then why did you buy it in the first place? You didn't do your research then, did you? And then after you bought, thinking, oh, it's just going to go up and I'm going to be rich. And then, because the price is down and you're down on your investment in Doge, you start looking for excuses, right? Too many Doge being blah, 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 needs to put a hard cap on it. They need. And it's like, did you not do your research? Did you not know what you were buying? I'm looking at Dogecoin as a fun crypto. It's like the funnest, right? It's the funnest. Crypto is Doge, and Doge has all these great opportunities coming before it as a true cryptocurrency. That's right. Plus, the Doge fam is great. Love all you guys. We do have a lot of fun talking about Doge. Sometimes the price isn't always what you want. So, are you accumulating? Are you looking at increasing your coin count of Dogecoin? And how is that going to look going into 2026? We'll continue to talk about that. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about Dogecoin accumulation despite these manipulated moves in the crypto market? Give the video a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.